It is June 20th, 2017, and my gosh, look at these images that we got from Alaska. Aren't those wild? Pretty intense, huh? The reason I laugh is it's just so evident that that is not something that belongs in our sky. That's not something that belongs in our sky over here. And and again, what's important about this is the fact that it explains and connects the dots of a lot of world events that are happening, and it connects the dots on the weather patterns that we see. It connects the dots on the volcanic activity and Yellowstone activity that we see. I mean, it really connects the dots on a lot of things. And I'm one of those kind of people that I just research and research and research until I figure out what the truth is, right? Here's some footage that we got from Germany, okay? And what you're going to see here is kind of an amazing thing. We've got a little orb jumping off on the left. Do you see that right there? Or on the right, rather? Yeah, I'm dyslexic. And then a double sunrise, or double sunset, I should say. The footage that I wanted to go through today, though, is the stuff from Mexico. Let me blow this stuff up a little bit because it was reported on by another NIBIRU research channel, and I wanted to take a look and a closer look at some of the footage and just see if we can break it down a little even more and maybe learn some more together. First of all, I'll just show you what it looks like, the time lapse that I did. I know it's not that steady. So you get this picture, which is what one of the NIBIRU channels reported on. And then you get the before and after, and you look at it, and you can just see that this is, I think this is a legitimate capture, guys. I really do. I went and got my own off the webcam, off the Mexico webcam, and that looks a lot like what we see in Wainwright. And what's even more interesting is we also see this orb refraction, the red orb. So I just think that things are getting, but what's also interesting about this is how it's like 1 minute it's clouds, the next minute it's like that. You would not be able to see that with your human eye. Boom, 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 right? And then like before it manifests, it's like barely visible. And that's from the chemtrailing. That's from the systems that they use to block it. And I just want you to be aware of it. There it is. Okay? And then it just kind of goes out of the sight. And then you can also see the, another thing that you can look at is the water, which you don't see a lot of anything in. Here's an interesting, Randy sent me a little thing about Typhon is a neutron star, not a brown dwarf. Now, if we are in a trinary system, then this can apply as well. But basically, the neutron star theory, and in order for it to be a neutron star, we would have to see a lot of X-ray radiation. But he thinks that from Malachi 4:2, that he basically, has corroborated with some of the, ancient scriptures. It's very long, Wormwood the Comet, blah, blah, blah. So, interesting theory, Randy. I don't know what to say other than thank you for the note. But he did also send us a couple of pictures that could be the moon. I don't know which direction he shot these in. But again, a very interesting picture nonetheless. Midwest United States has seen some interesting phenomenon lately in terms of just weather, number one, and also just very strange cloud cover in the sky. Guys, check this out. Just weird, don't you think? I think. Sometimes I do not think. And then here's some more footage from around different areas of the world. It's not very clear footage, not good resolution on some of this stuff. But this one got me. This one's from Sam's Chowder House today. And either a UFO or what, but look at this image up here. Let me get the cross off of that and take a look up at this. I don't know what to say about that. It could be some kind of huge circular UFO object at Sam's Chowder House. And interesting, go look that one up yourself too. I don't do research for people typically. And then here's Kelly. She has a couple of different photographs to show us. And again, we think that the way that these fisheye lenses are configured that Kelly's using gives us the opportunity to defeat the lensing system and lighting system that is, covering up this stuff, okay? And so what you see on this outer edge is the outer effective edge of the lighting system. And here's actually what I believe to be not necessarily in proportion and not necessarily in the right spot, but what these objects might look like if you saw them with the naked eye. Just my opinion. And what's most important about all this is, guys, is knowing the truth, and then knowing that this is an opportunity for the human race to break free of the chains of the tyranny that has us under its control is astounding. And the way we do it isn't with guns, and the way we do it isn't with bullets. The way we do it is by coming together as a species and stop fighting and being separated from each other. And that's one of the things I think is exciting about the 60 Seconds for Humanity, which we'll be talking about more. And also, if you're planning on coming to Boise or Minneapolis, please send us an email as soon as possible to let us know, because we're doing our final counts for rooms and make our final announcements and arrangements. Thank you for watching WSO. I love you, man. Take care.